I'm winning. I'm winning every day, Mom.
You are?
Every day I wake up with fresh air in these lungs. I'm a boss. I'm winning. We're all winning.
I love it. Who else has got to win?
I'm winning.
Go, Katie, go. What is it?
So I told our smaller team last night that I've started to have my friends reach out to me from Canada. So people from my personal page who I haven't targeted, I haven't been trying to get them involved, they're to come to me and be interested because of content on my Facebook, on my fan page, or on our fan page. So on to the win.
Awesome win. So good. Who else has got to win?
I think your daughter's got to win, Mom.
Oh, she's as sick as I am, the poor thing.
I have a win.
She's going to be a pretty good affiliate marketer. Go, Saf.
She is.
So I've left everyone's training. Me and Abbas have done personal training for everyone, and today I did one about insights on your content and how important it is your content and how to manipulate the data collected by your page to make sure that you upload content to attract the people that your page is most likely to resonate with. So Brody sent that in the chat earlier. Was it, Brody?
Yeah, I sent it in the chat earlier, and I'll be adding it to the training PDF guide that I've been creating too.
So yeah, so training is leveling up. So if you guys haven't done so, my YouTube page, YouTube channel has all the different aspects: how to set up ManyChat. If you don't know how to set up ManyChat, send up a broadcast. Your insights and your targeting, how to block the foreign countries from seeing your content, your insights and your targeting and your content, your inspirational messages, everything like that is on the YouTube channel. So I suggest you guys subscribe.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well done, Safa. Love it. Anyone else got any more wins?
Yeah. I think, is Jesus on here? I don't know if Jesus is on here. He's a legend in America. It's one of Nick Valdez's guys. He's like a 19 or 20-year-old kid. He was working a job and he come into his business and he had no money because he just spent over, am I muted? No. He just spent over, I don't know, $20,000 of buying this new truck, right? So imagine you're a 19-year-old kid, you've got this big old gangster truck with big rims on it, and then you find this online business. This kid has sold his dream car to be able to come into this business with a trifecta. So I think he's an absolute gun, an absolute legend. I've got a lot of respect for him, and I'm going to be helping him smash out this business because he's taking it serious. So that's a win. It's not necessarily about me, but it's a huge win. I know Nick Valdez has been putting out some really, really good content lately. So if you're struggling with ideas of what content to put out before you've made, millions of dollars, go look at Nick Valdez's, right? Because he's been grinding it out, yeah, and he's been putting out really, really good content long before he made any money in this game. So I'd suggest to have a look at him. I don't know. I'm sick too. There's been wins, just wins all round, I think. Everybody's really leveling up. And I love how much the team is really starting to back each other up and season each other's posts and boost up those Facebook algorithms. I love that. I know for myself, I'm spending a bit of money at the moment looking into Instagram, how Instagram works. I'm working with some people who actually worked with Gary Vee, so they know their shit. And once I've learnt how this all works, I'm going to pass it down to the team so we can start leveraging that too. So, yeah, that's me, Mom.
Awesome. Well done. We've got some wins in the chat. I'm going to have a quick look. Tila just sold a K8 trifecta. Well done, T. That's awesome work. Very proud. I should be hopefully writing one up today as well if this lady gets approval, so I'm pretty excited too. What else? Emma, I've got a Zoom call tonight. That she does. Well done, Em.
Well done, Em.
Elise, okay, so freedom to travel wherever we want, whenever we want, and buy whatever we want. Awesome. Quickly, you can go outside, babe. Good girl. Daniel, my win is I got up my office completely set up. Oh, awesome. Send a photo of it to the Alpha chat. We want to see it.
We do want to see it.
Family together, Emma, absolutely. Rochelle, we're just spending the next few weeks in LA. Oh, Where's Rochelle? I can't see Rochelle. Oh, there you are there. Are you from that side of the country? No, wait, hang on. LA. LA's America, right?
No, I'm in Australia. I live in Brisbane, but I'm
Yeah.
just here for 2 weeks.
That's awesome. That's awesome. For a holiday?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations. How good's that?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Get lots of content while you're there, girl.
I am.
Be awesome. Adam, it's Friday. The sun is out. It's always a win. Living life on my own terms. Brandon, hell yes. That's what we want. Danielle, financial freedom is having a hubby home for my boys and me creating my dream learning centre to support others. Danny's been speaking a lot of this at the moment. She's under Corey and Emily under my downline. And yeah, she's got big dreams, which is really, really exciting, Danny. I'm super, super pumped that that's your goal. Love it. Rach, heard back from a lead that started falling 3 months ago. Never replied. She's ready for all the info she needs. Small win, but it's a win. That's an awesome win. Don't you love the ones that are around for like months and months and then finally something resonates and then they're just like, boom, I'm in. I love it. Brady cheese.
Yo, I'm always taking photos.
You are. We love it. JC, financial freedom to me, or is this Katie? Might be Katie, or both of them. Financial freedom means to me not having every great idea we have end in, but we can't afford it. Financial freedom means living crippling stress. Financial freedom means being able to travel to Canada on a whim.
Yes.
What's a whim?
You haven't heard of a whim?
No. Is that a Canadian?
You just know what it means but can't explain it to others.
Yeah, right. Do you even know what it means?
Yeah. Without a moment's notice.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, yeah, they are doing that actually. So yes, that makes sense. Family doesn't keep missing out. My son can build a relationship with him. That's awesome, girls. Love it. Freedom means I get to spend my life with my family, not missing out on little things. Love it.
See all these things they're saying, Molly? This is
So good.
Stuff that they could be putting in their ad copy. Instead of saying make money online, they could be all these reasons, could be what people be writing in their ad copy. Hint, hint.
Absolutely. Hint, hint. Have our new ad up ready. Corey and Emily, financial freedom means doing what I want to do and what I want to spend time with my fam. I actually want to do a shout out to these two because they had a goal for this month to do a go live every single day, kind of like the ACE one that we had a while back. But these guys just took it on their own initiative to do a go live every single day. And Emily literally is going out walking with her little girl, getting her exercise in, feeling good about herself, and just doing go lives. And it's awesome. She's literally got a question every single day that she's doing. So yeah, I just want to do a shout out for that because she's doing really, really well, and Corey as well.
Thanks so much, Molly. Appreciate that.
You're welcome, girl. You're doing awesome. Sonia, financial freedom means we can go wherever we want. Awesome, guys. I'm going to get to all these in a moment, but these are awesome wins.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, this is awesome. Cool. So what I wanted to go over was a few little things. Brady, you fine for me to start, or do you want to do your part first?
Up to you. What would you like?
Well, I've just got a few pointers that I'll run through while Madison's quiet out there, if that's okay. Just happy and I can chat. Cool. So just would like to put a little vision today. So obviously leveling up, what does that mean for you? What does that mean for your financial freedom? What does it mean for you to actually achieve these wins that you're doing and saying? So team chats, I just want to say for everybody that has got a downline happening, please make sure you are having your own team chats and your own team involvement with your own teams. The way that they're going to see success is if you're having that success. And, you know, speaking daily to your team, putting value. My team probably gets the shits with me, but as soon as I wake up every morning, I'm saying a voice message. Good morning. How's everyone going? What's the plans today? I've just meditated. I've just done this. I want to do this today. Literally telling the team what's going on in my little world. And we also share every single day of what we are grateful for on our team chat. And everybody in my team gets involved in it. So it's so positive having a team chat. Obviously, we've got the alpha one. But if you do have a downline happening, I highly suggest to get your own involvement happening on a team chat as well. Also, like parts of the training, I've been doing a lot of the ACE training again at the moment, and spent a couple of hours on it yesterday, and I just sent screenshots of little parts that have just resonated with me and things that I forgot about, and just put it into my team chats. So I just find that's really handy, just to share little bits of value with your team as well along the way. And obviously, yeah, any updates that's been going on, or Zoom calls. I literally, every single person in our team, I jump on a Zoom call with them when they first come into the business and set up their ad with them. I set up their save replies with them. I show them how to broadcast. I set up their save reply messages, run their first ad, like Brent does that Zoom call with them, and then I take over and do the save reply part. So it's literally showing that good initiative to your downline that will make you succeed, that is then going to pass on to them and make them do that for them, for their own team as well. So I just find that really, really helps. So yeah, it's just a little suggestion for your downlines as well, which is cool. Did anyone want to add anything on that?
I like it. Obviously, you have them write their own ads, right?
Yes, we do. Yep. We get them to send it to us. We check it all over, season it, and then once it's all seasoned, then we jump on that call. Yep.
Anybody that's new, because I have a lot of new people that come through a lot, like to the fact that I start forgetting where people are at unless they contact me. And some people don't. Some people literally buy their products and never speak to me again. Weird, I know. But if you have just come into the business, right, and you've written your ad out, hit me up so we can jump on a Zoom call and we'll get it happening and we'll run that ad. Depending on how much money you've got to spend, the more ads we can run, the more shit we can test, the sooner we can start making some money. And I like money, so get those ads to me.
Yeah. Awesome idea. Brady, do you want to touch down on audios and books and personal development just quickly?
Ooh, put me on the spot.
You're the gun of this. I do have a lot. I've got a stash happening, but I know you're the guru of all this. So.
What if I didn't read, Molly? I've got new books.
You do read daily, if not hourly.
Let me get what I'm reading now. My laptop's gonna die. Here, guys, take a walk with me. I'm dressed all nice, but then I've got pajama pants on. Dorky, aren't I? All right. NTV cribs.
I guess, guys, one huge big touch to the business as well that David taught Jeremiah, Jeremiah taught Brody, Brody taught us, is if you do have a downline happening, send them something to say thank you. Recently we sent all our team the magic book and had a little personal message note in there, and for those who had the magic, we sent a different book out, and we'll continue to keep doing that. I just think that personal touch, like whatever product they've come in, whether it's 1, 2, 3 or 4 or whatever products, it's just really nice to say thank you and return that favor. And obviously giving out to the world, you get back. So that's a nice little touch that we always like to point out as well.
Did I send you a book, Molly?
You did. You sent us the magic, and I think you sent us, oh no, just the magic, yeah.
I sent one of the girls on one of my downlines team a 360 fly camera. One of those, you know, those cameras that they do the 360 fly filming. I couldn't bloody work it. It was annoying me. Just give me a favour, so I'll send you the camera. I've got a whole list actually here somewhere of people that I need to send books to. I just wanted to wait until I had like 10 or 20 people. Otherwise, I go to the library every day to buy books. So at the moment, I just finished The Richest Man in Babylon, which was one of my my goals was to finish that book this month, and I finished it. I'd highly suggest that book for anybody that wants to learn how to make money right now, regardless whether you make money in the business or not. Whatever you're earning right now, you could literally become rich with that income already if you knew what to do with it. And it's all about investing 10% of your earnings long before it hits your bank account. And everybody already thinks, well, I'm already living paycheck to paycheck. How could I invest 10% of my earnings? But you will find you spend a lot of money on shit you don't need. And if you could have 10% of that invested even before it hits your account, eventually you wouldn't even notice it. And in 10 years' time of compounding interest, you'd find yourself, pretty well financially set. So that's the kind of shit that you learn in The Richest Man in Babylon, which I really, really enjoyed. So that's one of the books I read, over the last couple of weeks. I just started reading this book. I reckon I'll have it finished in a week. How to Win Friends and Influence People. I hadn't read that book before. And I know a lot of rich people have. So that's why I'm going to read it, because I don't pretend to know more than I do. I simply reach out to people, have the results that I want, ask them what they did, do what they did, and now I have what they have. And one of the things they do is they read How to Win Friends and Influence People. So if any of you guys want to read a book, read that, because in the first chapter I read, it was already the kind of book where you don't want to put it down. Whereas I'm reading another book called The 12 Rules of Life. That is a hard slog. Like, that book is actually a bit of a mission to read. Like, I'm a pretty good reader and I'm a pretty intelligent dude. Some of those words, I'm literally just reading them out, having no idea what the fuck they mean. And that's another thing for you guys. If you've picked up a book and you're 3 chapters in and you hate the book, don't read it. You don't have to read a book because everyone else says you have to read it. If you don't enjoy the fucking book, throw it out the window. Go get a book that you enjoy reading, that resonates with you, that makes you feel good. If you feel like shit every day, like it's homework, I can't believe I have to read this book again, the book ain't for you. Throw it out. Get something you enjoy. That'd be my biggest, bit of advice, Molly, because if I read every single book I ever picked up, I would no longer be reading anymore, because it would just be a chore. So instead, I grab a book, I buy it. If I don't like it, well, I'll give it to someone else as a present, because I didn't like it. Yeah, that's it.
Love it. I touched on a little bit on the affirmations before, and I know Brody does this every day as well, from what David has mentioned to everybody. But yeah, guys, honestly, it works. Standing in front of that mirror and just yelling at yourself, saying shit that just comes out of your mouth. Not shit, but exactly. It really, really works. So if anyone hasn't tried it, I highly suggest give it a go. Brent and I just stand there sometimes just like, I won't, hang on, that was going to be an F word then, but just, yelling out positive things to each other and just trying it. It's like a little war. But yeah, it makes it fun. So definitely give that a go. I want to touch down on goals. So for the whole point of leveling up, I guess today I wanted to touch base on your financial freedom and obviously what it means to you, which everyone's done in the chat there, which is cool. But I want you to really think about your goals. So have a daily goal, have a weekly goal, have a monthly goal, have a 90-day goal, have it written everywhere. And Brody has, drilled this into us as well since day one. I guess for me, having a goal and ticking it off that list is an achievement in itself, right? Yeah. So with your goals, I mean, we've written goals. I think it was our goal for June. I think it was a 20K month we wanted. We didn't get a 20K month that month. But you know what we got? We got a goal into that next lane, which is what we also wanted. And we bought back into the business at that time. And, all these little smaller goals that we had. But then our goal for the next month was then to have the 20K month. We still didn't get it. But that's okay, because now it's this month's goal. And you know what? It's you putting it out there. It's that law of attraction that if you have that goal, you will do whatever it freaking takes to make that goal. And I guess what I see a lot in my team is aiming too low. And I don't mean this in a bad way at all, but I think for people, if you really, really want to succeed, you've got to aim big. And Abbas and Stafford, do you guys agree with what I'm saying for this? Yeah. So, having a goal, I want to get my first ad out. Awesome, cool. Do you want a financial goal with that ad? Do you want a lead goal with that ad? Kind of, put more into what that exact goal is and fine point it. I guess with having a 90-day goal as well, we hit our 90-day goal that we wanted from being into the business, which was really good and, made us feel awesome about what we were doing and kind of leveled up in that way. But yeah, what I guess I really want to get down is, aim bigger for this goal. Don't just have a goal for the hell of it. Have it as a goal to actually achieve. Branson, hi, honey. How are you? I didn't know he'd be on. There we go. Honey, do you want to add anything onto that goal? You're on mute. He's probably got no idea how to unmute himself. No, that's okay. Anyway. Hi, Daddy. Good girl. I want to also touch down, for those that are in GAS, they have got a heap of updated training videos at the moment. So I highly suggest if you are leveraging both platforms or if you're still in GAS to watch them. They've got a whole new section about Enagic products and you know, the benefits of them as well. It really goes into it quite a lot. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out for anyone that didn't know that. In GAS, it is leveling up in itself, which is really good.
Hey, Molly.
Yo.
Do they still have the daily methods operation video in there?
They do.
Because I reckon that video is the most powerful video I ever watched.
Yeah.
They don't have it in ACE. How do I extract that video?
I don't know if you can.
You can do anything.
I'm not a tech guru. I don't know.
And I'm going to write that down as a note.
Yeah. You're welcome. And yeah, guys, it's a really good reminder to go back and re-watch all these videos as well. Even though if you've just watched it once when you're setting it up, you're going to have to go through it with your team. Your team's going to need help as well to, you know, on certain points in the business and getting theirs all set up. Brent, this is really weird seeing you like that. And I mute you to get away. So yeah, I guess watching those training videos, not just the first time when you first set up the business, but watching them again and again and again, it gets in your mind what is actually going on in the business as well, and just levels yourself up in that way as well. So definitely give that a go. What else did I want to go over? Having your vision board obviously is going to be good for having your financial freedom and having your daily goals. So definitely make sure that you've got a vision board happening if you don't. Abbas and Safa, do you guys have a vision board? Pretty sure you guys do. Hey, yeah. Talk about your vision board for me. Oh, look, there we are. That is an awesome vision board. Are you guys in your garage? You guys are on mute, just so you know. Look at that.
That's our sign up. That's
Yep.
our how. So your goals mean nothing if you don't know how to follow it up.
Yep.
That's what we have to do every day, and then that's the books that we read this week. So
That's
the
awesome.
reason being is you need to be able to have something like a follow through. So don't just write your goals. What are you going to do to get your goals? So if you have 20K, you want 20K? Good. What are you going to do to get those goals? How are you going to implement every single aspect? So what we did was started waking up earlier. Yeah. We started using content videos. We started using our own webinars.
So insights, and if it's working, we double down on it. You know what I mean? Like, because you obviously use Facebook for insights. It tells you if it's getting more reach or whatever content you're doing. We've noticed when we put a couple photos of me and her, it's actually tripling, so we double down.
Yeah, so we double down on that. Yeah, and people sometimes, and I'll give you guys a tip because it's freaking work for us. We used like a little fun fact about us. Yeah. And it spiked. Within 3 days, we got 600 likes extra.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's what we did. We used, you know, we send out many chats more. We attend many meetings and we drop major value. Now, the reason why we actually say attend meetings and drop value is now the leaders are in here and we bounce off each other's ideas and it really inspires other people. So when I say drop major value, not only are you inspiring the leaders, you're inspiring people that you're dropping value to. And then we do meditation and then we have to give back. So we have a specific ratio. So whatever we earn, we give back. So we give it to charity. Yeah. And then every single day we read for at least 30 minutes. We check our ads because it's happened a couple of times where we didn't realize our ads were off. We pray, we voice affirmation. So instead of saying, I'm a money maker, I'm an ATM machine, blah, 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 we actually voice it. We go to the gym, we stay motivated, and then the other ones, let's just for our kids, we do like 1 hour of readiness with them. And then we write down all the books that we've read this month. Every month, you guys should be aiming to at least read 4 Reason why I say 4, you don't have to read it all at the same time. You don't have to finish one then on to the next. You can read it all at the same time. I know Brady does this. Brady reads The Magic, and then he reads another book, and then he has a break, and then he does an audio book, or he's going to the gym, or when he's walking his dogs. So you don't have to, you're not stuck to one book. You can read 4 different books at different times. So yeah, that's how we think, because goals are nothing without a follow through. You need to put down a follow through.
I think overlapping thing, yeah. So if you like 2 books overlapping, you know, finish one half an hour, the other one half an hour, overlap. Yeah.
And it really doubles down on how you, so our brains are receptive to repetition, and authors are really smart. What they'll say in one book, they'll say in another way in another book, and another way in another book, and a way in another book, and then it will inspire you to do it.
So who has read a book and it actually gets boring that your brain doesn't want to listen no more? Me and bro listen to music, we start to dance, so we get back to rhythm again, going back to ebook again. We actually dance.
It relaxes you to the point where it's like, okay, like I'm getting a bit too relaxed, and then music up again, and then get down again. That's what we do.
I love
dancing.
Brady, can you just do that dance again so everyone can see it? Is that Gangnam Style?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. The money game.
Oh dear.
So I wanted to touch on, if everybody doesn't mind, how I'm bettering myself daily. Because I think it's important. Like, I just looked at Abbas and Sappers, like their wall and everything they're doing. People should be looking at that and going, well, maybe that's why they're making the kind of money they're making. It's like they're putting in work, right? So if I do what they do, you know, I might be able to have a crack at it. Even for people that are at work, I was still putting in pretty much the same amount of work in my business while I had a job. Right? There's like no excuses for it. I listened to more audios when I was working stuck in traffic than what I do now. So, yeah, there's no excuses. I don't hear that. When people message me and say, oh, I can't do it because I'm working 10 hours a day, I can't really do that. To me, I'll just straight out tell you that's bullshit. Like, you can tell me you're as busy as you like, but you want to make money, you want to make excuses. Like Brian Hodgson says, your pockets are so full of excuses, you can't fit no fucking money in it. So, I like that. Yes.
Can I just quickly jump in, bro?
Yes, you can jump right in.
So, I'm at work.
You are.
Right? Full time still. And we still fucking crush this shit. So, man, exactly the same, bro. Like, nothing's different, mate. It's, you just keep pumping through, man. You just keep pushing. You know, I don't want to fucking be here, but I'm here and my mind's focused on this business. So, you know, just look forward to something and it'll all happen.
Ow! Oh, I love this team. All right, so this is how I start my day. I'll wake up, and even before I've woken up, I'm in my bed, like my eyes are asleep. I've probably got dribble coming from my mouth. I'm like, I'm a fucking boss. Like, that is the first shit that comes out of my mouth. I am a legend. I am going to make $60,000 this month. I'll say it for half an hour. 1, because I can't fuck get out of bed. And 2, because I know I'm training my subconscious mind. By the time I've gotten out of bed, I've already told myself like 20 times I'm going to make 60 grand this month. I'm a boss. I'm a legend. I've got an amazing team. I'm grateful for the air in my lungs. Bang, I'm out of bed. On a good day, I will open the windows, let the air in, jump out in the air and say, I'm going to have a good fucking day, right? And then I walk into my kitchen. I put the music on. I'm bopping, you know. I got a bit of Biggie, bit of Tupac, something in there, makes me feel good, right? I'm making me breakfast. I poured me porridge in. I'm having a high vibrational breakfast. I'm having me smoothie. I'm feeling good. I'm looking after myself. Therefore, I'm attracting good things into my life. Once I've had my breakfast, I walk into the lounge where it's nice and warm. I close the doors. I sit on my beanbag and I meditate. Now, I used to hate meditation. I used to think, why the fuck would you? How are you going to make money when you're spending all this time sitting in a corner in a dark room? That's what I thought. But then, you know, when I realised 85% of, hang on. So this book's about all the billionaires in the world, right? And their tips and tricks, tools of Titans. 85% of the people in there meditate. Now, 85% of the billionaires in the world are meditating. Why the fuck aren't you? And I'll just leave it at that. Like, that's enough said. Like, if I had heard that in my first team meeting, the first thing I would have done when this ended was put my headphones in and learn how to meditate. So that's what I do. I meditate. I practice being grateful for all the things I have in my life. And I envision everything. I envision my white Lamborghini, sitting in my white Lamborghini with my black leather, my black rims, driving down the driving to my old area where I used to have no money. I was a scumbag, and going down my old street, my Lambo, with the windows down and music up. I could see that shit clear as day. Biggie and Tupac playing. It's in my kitchen, but really it's in my Lamborghini while I drive. I'm seeing all that shit while I'm sitting on that beanbag like it's happening right now. So that's what I do. I meditate. Then I go grab my dogs because I love my dog, and I walk them. While I walk my dogs, the whole time I'm telling myself, "Ooh, I'm a badass. I'm gonna make $60,000 this month. I'm a money-making machine. When I die, I'm gonna be reincarnated into an ATM and just print money. Just print money." That's what I say to myself. That is literally how I talk to myself while I walk my dogs. Like, I am serious about I am affirmations, right? Once I've done that, I come home. You can imagine I'm feeling good. I've been dancing, I've been meditating, I've walked my dog. Clearly, I'm a fucking boss because I've told myself 300 times. Then I start talking to my leads. Who the fuck isn't going to buy off me? Everyone, right? That's how I see it. So I start talking to and if they don't buy, I don't care. I don't care if nobody signs up for a week because on that 8th day, 5 people are buying ACE as far as I'm concerned, right? So I speak to my leads. Then I reach out to my team. Now, I've got over 150-something people in my team, like direct and indirect. So I used to literally go through my list. Like, I've got lists on my wall of what machine ID they're under second UConn, third UConn, their names, and I used to go through them all. Now I'll do that once a week, right? Because there's just too many people. But I put my energy into the ones that are rocking up to meetings, the ones that are messaging me every day asking for help, the ones that are making money. Because it's the 80-20 rule, right? 20% of the people in your team will give you 80% of your success. You can only give your energy to the ones that are giving energy to this business. If I don't hear from you for 3 days unless I message you, well, eventually you're going to stop hearing from me, right? Because yes, as much as it makes me feel bad, yes, you've invested this money, all the rest of it, but if you're not investing the time and effort into yourself, I'm not going to lose out because of it either, okay? So if anybody's listening to that, let that be a wake-up call. Like, fuck, I better get my ass moving. Brady ain't building no business for me. I've got to build it myself. I'll try and put an inspirational message into the team chat, really get everyone firing on all cylinders. Let's make some money. And then Pete's my housemate, he's actually in my team. Him and I will go in the lounge room. We'll set the laptop up to the big TV and we'll put on marketing mechanics, which is in the back office of ACE. And I'll share my screen, just in case anybody doesn't know where it is. Oh, maybe I'm not sick. Maybe I just talk so much shit. My voice is always full. Let me find this fucking thing. All right, I'll put it in here. Where we go? ACE apprenticeship. All right. I'm going to log into my account. For everybody, I'm sure 90% of people on here know where it is, but for the 10%, I want you all making money. And to make money, you got to learn this shit. I am a boss. Money comes to me easily. All right. Let's go to Learning Center. See here, marketing mechanics. Watch videos. Very easy. Click the button. It'll open. All right. See all these videos on the left? I promise you, if you watch all those videos and take notes, you will pretty well be a qualified online marketer. You'll be ready to rock and roll. Like, money should just come into your life with ease and grace. And I highly suggest watching it. Because that's what we do every day. Pete and I will sit there, we put up on the big screen, and we take notes of what these people are saying. Because when you take notes, you retain information better than just watching it. Same as reading a book, right? This book actually teaches you how to read a book. It says, don't just read this book, you won't learn nothing. I want you underlining points. I want you circling bits that resonate with you. I want you sharing it with friends. That's the best way to learn information. Once I've done that, that's my morning routine done. That's enough for me to make 20 grand a month, right? I can do 2 hours a day and fucking enjoy the rest of my life. Just to be brutally honest with you guys, that's the opportunity you have. So keep fucking, I don't care if you've been doing this for 3-4 months and you're struggling with sales, keep doing it because it's worth it when you get there, right? Once we've done that, Pete and I will go to the gym, work on our bodies, looking after our bodies, we attract good into our life. If you're putting shit food into your body, you're smoking cigarettes, you're drinking alcohol, you're partying, you're taking drugs, you can't expect to attract good energy into your life. You can't expect to attract money into your life, right? That's why people with a lot of money that start not taking care of themselves fucking lose it. So we go to the gym, and I want to look good. A part of this business is attraction marketing. I want people to be attracted to me. I want people to want to be me, to want to live the life I live, right? That's a way you get sales. Oh, my throat. Fuck my life. And then I'll jump on, when I get home, I'll jump on YouTube and I will just learn random shit. I'll say, okay, 2018 Facebook policies and procedures, because I want to learn why my team's ads aren't getting approved. Or Facebook 2018 strategies, because I want to learn new strategies for Facebook. There's a lot of stuff outside of the training you guys could be doing, learning yourselves. And if you learn something that's not in the training, share it in the team chat for everybody else to grow with us, right? This isn't a one horse race. I want us all winning here. If anyone's got any questions for me, chuck it in the chat too. Reading, and after I've done that, usually at night time, I'll sit in my bed, an hour before bed, I'll put my phone away, because I don't want to be going to bed just like on my phone, because it's your phone is a stimulant, so you're not going to have a good sleep. So I'd rather read a book and relax and retain that information and go to sleep putting good stuff into my brain. And I take notes on that book, and then whatever notes that I've taken from that book, I will reword it and use it as content on my page. Another thing I do to better myself is I challenge myself with how many likes I can get with every bit of content I put out there. Right, that's my own little thing. I go, you know what, this time I'm going to try and get 50 likes on this. What can I do? How can I reword this to be more engaging? How can I get people to comment on my post? Therefore, it's shown on more people's news feeds. Therefore, it gets more likes. It's a little game I play with myself, because I know if I win that, it's also going to help me make more money. It's a game of percentages. Online marketing. So has everybody here built an office in their home? Yep. All right, good. If you haven't, thanks, Jack's iPhone. I appreciate you. If you haven't already built an office, I suggest building one. I bought this flat pack desk here. It's a bit of a nostalgic moment right now. I built this flat pack desk here long before I'd made any money in the business. I went to Fantastic Furniture. I said, give us a desk. There was a desk that was $120. I hadn't made any money. I just bought my $99 subscription the day before. I packed it in the back of my BMW I had at the time. I took a photo of it, and that was my first bit of content, just setting up my new desk for my new online business. And yeah, well, it's just taken off since then, hasn't it? So make sure you've got an office. And yeah, that's me done talking shit for now. I'm going to have a look in the chat. Yeah, cool. Yeah, thank you. All right, guys. Anybody else wanted to tune in? Molly, Brent, Abbas, so far? My voice is gone.
So the reason why it's so important to have an office, guys, it's that, I don't know if you like me or Abbas, but we like to have a place where it's nice and neat, and, when you're sitting on the desk, you have the ability to, you're like, I'm going to work. So we have a rule, me and Abbas have a rule. No one sits in his fucking boss ass chair unless you're working. No one sits in his boss ass chair. It costs us $600.
Government chair.
It's got a government chair. It's comfortable as hell. No one sits in his chair unless you're working. If you're reading, you're not working. If you're on Facebook checking your ads, you're working. If I'm doing like my little folders, I'm working. But if you're not in your office, you're in your office, you have your mindset to work. That's it. I'm going to get some content done. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to do this. Sometimes I meditate in this chair. Sometimes we send our many chats in this chair. All the magic happens in this chair. So what we do is we attract all that goodness and the ability to do good and work hard into this chair. It's just like a subconscious thing, and you don't realize after a while.
Yeah, and what we like inside the garage, because Molly goes, I used to like the garage, because sometimes inside it dies out. You open the garage, it feels like you're working outside anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why we put inside the garage, you know what I mean? And plus the kids are noisy. They got their own spare room. We close the door, we close this door, and that's it.
Yeah, so it's like our own little space.
Yeah.
So find a place in your home. Now, if you don't have space in your home,
and we've got one spare room, but usually Brody sleeps up there. We can use that, but we
like the open space. So find a place in your home. Before this was actually my dining room table, and it worked better for me, but it's just really bad for my back. But now we found a place, a little area in our home that we feel like when I'm in there, I'm working. See, there's an Arab tradition that we have. So no work goes inside your bedroom. So like you don't bring your office into your bedroom, because you I don't know what that is. You tie the sleeping with an unhealthy need. So when you're sleeping, you're sleeping. When you're working, you're working. Do you know what I mean? When I don't know if I remember, I used to have my office in my bed, my room, and I'd be like looking at my bed, so like, babe, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm going to bed. So that's why you don't put the thing. Yeah, it's a subconscious thing. So don't put your office in your bedroom. Put it in your lounge room. Put it in your living room. Put it in an extra room. Yeah, put it in your garage. Hell yeah. But don't put it in your bedroom. So yeah, find somewhere that it works well with you and work off that. Put yourself a vision board. So right now on our vision board, not only do we have our goals, we have our sponsor IDs, who's underneath the sponsor ID, we have the car we want to buy, the holidays we want to go to, what bird we want to buy next.
We also take a screenshot of a bank account and cross off what we have inside of them and put the amount that you want.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, so your sponsor IDs, who's underneath that sponsor ID? I remember Kayla speaking about a sale ladder or a goal ladder. So I highly recommend that because that's my next one. So the next one, can you give me something to draw on, Abbas? Just give me like a blank file. I'm going to show it to you guys. So the first goal, the first step, so write the first step. I'm trying to find something to write with, guys. I'm going to show you it. Just give me 2 seconds while I ramble on. So Kayla does this with hers. It's like a little goal. And, you know, in our teams, in team meetings, we say, like, if you can't celebrate the small wins, then you definitely can't celebrate the big wins. So this is a little way to find out where you're leveling up and which level you're at. Okay? So it's called, I don't know, I think she calls it a goal ladder or a lead ladder, something ladder. All right. So is it in white, Abbas?
Sure, give it a go.
Okay. Yo, it's sparkly. All right. So the first one, this one is lead. Okay? And then second step is webinar. Third step is sign up. Bear with me, guys. It's upside down. Sign up. Third one, blueprint. And then the coaching call. And the last one is your paperwork when they buy in. Because it might be upside down. But write that. That's your little goal, man. So first step, lead. Second step, webinar. Third step, sign up. Fourth step, the blueprint and the coaching call. And the fifth step is the paperwork.
So there's a lot of follow-ups.
There's a lot of follow-ups. It's not going to happen thing. It's just a little way for you guys to really put, because we're visual people. People are very visual. If you're going to put a picture to something, most likely your brain's going to remember it. So do that little ladder. Write it on your vision board, write it on your whiteboard, write it on a piece of paper, and then see where you are. If something's lacking on that step, add to it. So for example, a lot of people struggle with the lead. Fix your ads up. Go look into targeting or marketing. Some people struggle with the webinar. Make your own webinar. Sack it. We made our own webinar and it works really well. We have a 90%. People, whoever watches it, and you actually tell them it's a free 20-minute webinar, most likely they're going to watch it. They're going to watch that rather than an hour and a half. I'm not saying that the hour and a half isn't good. I've closed many people on it, but the 20 minutes works better for me. For us, it works better.
Because always let them, look, man, we know time's important. We respect your time. You know, we respect our own time. So before we get out of our way and we put a 20-minute video that means something put together for you guys, you know, and to save you an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, and most likely people are going to resonate with you more. They've spoken to you. They see you in the video, and you're more likely to get them back. Third one is sign up. When you guys sign up, Brody put this in the chat the other day. Just before you send the link, write it like a cushion. Put a cushion at the bottom. You know, I did this. You know, it's okay to feel scared. You know, your subconscious mind's screaming at you. It's okay where you feel. You know, I'll be here holding every step of the way.
All we say is, you know, once upon a time I was where you are, and look at me now. That's it.
Yeah.
Something very short and simple.
Yeah. So just cushion it. And then the coaching call and the blueprint. Now, if you're doing your own coaching calls, great. But if you're still relying on ACE or GAZ to do your coaching calls, reach out to the coach, make a little relationship and a bond with them. So you can, yes, I will write the steps. I'll actually draw it for you. So yeah, so make a bond with the coach. So the coach and you have a little connection already, and you can voice your opinions. Like, look, man, they've told me that, you know, they have a little business on the side. Like, see if you can do this or see if you can do that. Just, they're there for you guys to work together anyway. That's if you guys aren't closing yourself, okay? And, you know, the blueprint, make sure you come back, stuff, you know, watch, like, let me know once you watch the blueprint. What I like to do, if I know the coach is closing them, we do a follow-up, or we do like a tiny, like 10-minute introduction. Okay, it's another, like another cushion. And then the paperwork. Now, when you do the paperwork, don't think that people may not just fork out, see you later, bye. It happens. It's okay. You just got to get up and dust yourself off. You know, just make sure that it's okay. You know, if you want to do the paperwork, I'll jump on a Zoom with you, and you do the Zoom while you do the paperwork while you're on the Zoom. And then you explain to them, and then you make them feel comfortable. We're not out here just to get people's money. Let's be honest. We're here to change lives. Yeah. Okay? You need to find your vision, what works for you.
That's why I always tell people that, you know, the response was very short.
Yeah.
We tell them, look, we're not scumbags, you know, our actually fan page says affiliate marketing, so you obviously know we're selling something. But, you know, if you haven't got time to relate with me, I don't want to speak. We actually tell them that, you know, we're not here just to make money out of you.
Yeah.
You know, you could be a future, you know, like a teammate, or, you know, like just a customer, but we don't like just to sell people. We genuinely give a fuck about people. Yeah. So you got to show people that you genuinely give a shit. If you really do give a shit. If you don't, who cares?
Jordan Belfort tells you the easiest way to get someone to do something is to tell them to do it. So if you want to know, if you want people to know that you're an approachable person, tell them I'm an approachable person. So
that's why every single Monday we tell our people, you know, we do go lives every single Monday, and we do give a shit about you. And eventually, if them have a shit day, saying, you know what, man, who can I find that give a shit about me? Oh my God, my psychiatrist won't pick it up. The Abbas and stuff give a shit about people. They always talk about it. So keep drilling inside the head. It happens.
Yeah, and most likely people
don't see you. Like, whatever you stand for, tell them. You know, keep saying when you go live, keep telling them. You know what I mean? And play activity games. You know, when you go to, you know, what's the guy like? What's his name? Tony Robbins?
Yes.
It gets people dancing. They feel off your energy. So when you do go lives, play games with them. You know, like now I want you guys to smash the love button. You know, I want you to start laughing with me. So just get them engaging with you. Show them that, you know, you got personality on you. And
yeah, have fun with it.
And 3 call to actions always. Beginning, middle, and then always 3 call to actions.
Have fun with your content as well. Just don't just put content just for the sake of it. Don't just try and duplicate Brody's you know, style of content.
People want to see your actual like the way you live. You know, like if you got a crazy uncle called Tom and he's a bit funny, do a go live for him even knowing and shit like that.
People love that stuff. Anything. We live in an age where you can literally make money doing anything.
Yeah, apparently, like our kids watch all these people playing toys on YouTube, and apparently, like
he's a billionaire.
Make millions and shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say billionaire, but millionaire.
Yeah. So like, don't try and duplicate someone else's content. Do something. Level up. Find an idea. You know, when
I suggest you read the book Crush It.
Crushing It, yeah. We're actually in the progress of, you know, that pink person, Team Alpha Omega, we're trying to revamp it. So very soon we're going to have a little reading list for you, more videos to watch for newbies. Brody's putting up a PDF for newbies and whatnot. Have fun with your business. This is not just duplicate. No, find your own style and go about it. Even if no one will realize, you eventually make money off it because you have something great to give to the world. Share it.
Can I ask Safa and Molly when she comes back, how do you guys manage to run a successful business while you've got children?
Honestly, Brody, see, I'll be completely. I'm gonna get personal. I don't care. I'm not after the money. I'm truly not after the money. When I found the self-development, it makes me want to strive for more. So you can't establish 2 businesses at the exact same timeline. So say, for example, right now, I'm at a very new stage in my business, okay? I can't go and open up a brand new other business. It doesn't work. One's going to fail or both are going to fail. That's why with my other businesses, I've already established it. It doesn't take me very long to establish a business because I know how.
And now we're expanding.
And then now we're expanding. So I have had, my first ever business was my babysitting business. I've had that for 6 years. That can very much run on its own. All I do is people inbox me like, I need a babysitter, done, see you later, bye, say my work is done. Okay? And then my folders business, I've done the same. I've established a really great, you know, communication and trust.
It's like a system.
It's another system. And then this came along. And then we've established it with 8 months into the thing. We already know what to do. We already know the mechanics. We have our team and everything. And now we're expanding. You know, it's just about knowing the right time to branch off.
Yeah,
and it's very much.
How are you able to find the time to do this while you've got children? Because I've got a lot of people that say to me they're too busy.
We
Can I just jump in?
Yeah.
Of course.
Sorry. I've just got to jump in on this because this is something I've been thinking about the past few days, and I've actually changed my daily method up to work for me. And for me, Brody, what it's taken for me is what I used to do when I started. I would lay in bed and my son would wake up and I'd lay there and I'm like, and that's when I'd say my prayer and I'd thank and do all that, and then I'd get up and make his bottle, but it wasn't working for me. It wasn't, I needed more. So what I've had to do now is sacrifice that extra hour of sleep and get up at 5 a.m. So when my partner wakes up for work, his alarm goes off, and instead of laying there and just going back to sleep, I get up with him. So then we're able to have a coffee, and then I come into my office, I visualize, I meditate, and then that's when I go about my day. And that has honestly helped so much, just by having that extra hour in the morning where it's peace and quiet, the kids are still asleep, I can do that extra. And then when they nap, I get another hour in, and then after they go to bed, I get like another 2 hours in. So
I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah.
I'm honestly so glad you said that. Because my kids, at first, my kids have always woken up at 7:30 every single day. They wake up, man. They're like a body alarm clock. They're up and at them. So what we started to do, now we wake up for morning prayer. Yeah. So we start the morning off with meditation. We start the morning off. The first thing we do, we get up. We do ablution, which means like you wash yourself, and then you pray. So the first thing you do is you meditate. And then we meditate again on the muse. And we're waking up earlier than our children. We're not forced to think that we're catching up on the day. The day catches up with us.
Yeah. So we run the day, not the day runs us.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you're like
So we used to wake up at 9, then 8:30, then 7:30, now 6:30, and then eventually want to wake up at 4:30 because Mark Zuckerberg wakes up at 4:30 every day.
And I know David does too now.
David does too.
So I really find that when you have children, you need to work around them. They don't understand the concept of time. So either you work when they're asleep or you don't work at all. When they're awake, they are so physically demanding and mentally demanding. It's so hard. You can work around them if they're old enough.
Just take them to the park and let them run and wear them out, and then they'll come home and sleep. That's what I do. And then I do a go live while we're walking. So I'm like, great. It
works for you, right, T? You make it work for you, and when it works for you, we went from putting our children in childcare 3 days a week to 5 days a week. Because we found that the Mondays and the Fridays are the most important days. So on Mondays we get to do our go lives, and then Fridays we go to our meetings, and Friday prayer for Abbas. And I get all my stuff that I need to get done on Mondays and Fridays. So instead of putting them 3 days a week, we put them 5 days a week. Now, I'm not saying that I leave my children literally from sunrise to sunset. No, I'm just saying that that big block of time from that 7 or 8 hours there, I get to do what I need to do. Okay, and it's not hard. You just got to find a way to do it. If you are struggling with finding time to work around your children, make it work for you. Find a routine that works for you. It really does.
Other people, there's 24 people in some group. Does anyone else have other questions, that they're struggling with? We can't help you. Yeah. Anyone else want to put their hand up? Struggling with something?
Can I just add in there? The other day I found on Groupon this little, because obviously I'm going to have Bubby here very soon. I found this little desk, and it just goes over a chair, and I'm going to sit my laptop. I bought one, and I'm going to sit my laptop on it while I'm feeding Bubby, because helping me fall asleep. And with my chair that I've got here, I can just turn around and recline it and sneak out, and I'll have my laptop there ready to go. So I'm thinking ahead.
Right. So like,
guys, you've got to make your business definitely around your kids 100%, but you've got to also put in your effort when you can. So just these little things, exactly, Talisha, waking up that hour early. I wake up half an hour early and meditate now while the kids Maddie's in bed, Brent's asleep. But yeah, I totally agree. So I just wanted to add that little extra little thing in.
Completely agree.
Also, I've just got one more thing. I'm just blabbing on here, so bear with me. What I've found that works really good is getting the kids involved. Like, that can actually create really good content. Like, I sat on the swing with my daughter and took a photo, and I ended up getting content out of it, or doing a painting, or my photo for my ad. Stuff I remember you were like to me, get a good photo. I said, all right, kids, we're doing a photo shoot. Come on. And we went out the back. I dressed them up, and we literally went under the tramp, and I made it all fun and exciting, and we got a good photo. So get the kids involved, and then they enjoy it as well. And then you don't even feel like you're working. It's just everyday things.
Sorry, Molly. We have a little routine. Like in the morning, our kids, say for example, Saturdays and Sundays, our kids will see us like listening to an audiobook. So they'll be like, Mummy, Daddy, what are you guys doing? Because our kids are all at an age where they'll be like starting to question things. And we're like, oh, we're reading a book. So they go to their bookshelf, pick a book, and act like they're reading it with us, so they know it's quiet time. And again, you can make content out of that. You can make content out of everything. Just put the right words in, man.
What I was going to say, I think it was Danielle. She got her kids out. Was it you, Danny? I think it was. Give me a thumb up.
Yes, it was me. I was just about to add that part.
Yeah, so she went out to, I'll let you talk about it.
So I had an idea of getting my kids to throw some money up in the air, just Monopoly money. So I actually asked them if they minded me doing a video. I've got an 11-year-old and an 8-year-old, so obviously I had to make a deal with them. The deal was I would pick up the money. But yeah, I got them throwing up the money up in the air, and they just absolutely loved it. And I actually also had my other son sick the other day. So I said, do you want to jump on the Go Live with me? And he's like, yeah, that'd be great. Anyway, by the end of the day, he said, Mum, can I join your team? I said, oh, darling, you have to be 18 to join the team. And he goes, oh, well, can I be your assistant? I said, of course you can. So he sent Emily some messages throughout the day. And then by the end of the day, he goes, you know what? I've changed this. I'm the boss. You're the assistant. So when I yell out, assistant, you yell out, yay, boss. So we've been doing that all week. He's just loved it. And exactly right. He's joining in, feels like he's a part of it. When I'm doing a part of my work, he wants to join in instead of trying to get my attention. So, it's been great.
That's awesome. I love it.
All right, guys. Well,
also,
go ahead.
I actually, if we've got enough time, I just wanted to add a little bit extra about this vision, my vision that I had. Molly, thank you so much for your kind words about it. Sorry I couldn't unmute myself to say that before.
You're right.
But I've had this vision of a learning centre for years. Before I started this business, I never understood why I was dreaming of it, but it just made me feel so good, so I'd keep doing it. I read The Magic. Within a couple of days of The Magic, I went, oh my God, that's why I'm doing it. Since it, I have finalised every part of this vision of the Learning Centre to the point where I know where it's built. I will often go for a drive and sit at this place and just visualise it all, which I just love. So it's not just my vision board is a drawing. I couldn't cut and paste my vision board out, so I drew it. To everyone else, it looks like a whole big mess, but to me, it's just, I love it. I watch it, look at it every day, and as I said, I go to this place where I'm building this centre and just visualise it all, and it just makes me feel so good. So yeah, I just wanted to share it with the people that haven't made a vision board yet or are a bit sceptical of it all. Honestly, it is the best feeling to have. So yeah, I just wanted to add to that. And thanks, guys.
Thank you.
100% agree there. I guess what Brent and I also do is we go to Range Rover quite a lot, or BMW or Mercedes, and just sit there and just pretend that we're interested, and we're just like, oh, so can we pay cash for this car? Like, have you got a special, if it's cash, like, or they'll be like, oh, so you don't want to finance it? And we're like, no, we don't want to finance. And even like when we went to go and buy our caravan, it was the same kind of thing. Like sat in this caravan for literally half the day at this camping show and just pictured ourselves in there, pictured exactly where we're going to have everything laid out in this caravan. And we do the same thing when we go up the sunny coast. There's this beautiful place called Malula Island, and we literally drive over. It's this segregated island. It's got its own bridge going to this estate, and it's just all these mansions, and we literally just sit there and just look at all these houses all the time. It's like, fuck yeah, we're going to be there. We're going to be here soon. So having that vision and actually going to that place and checking it out definitely helps as well. I love that. Well done.
Thank you, guys. I love and appreciate you all and all the value you guys have dropped. It's so amazing. I remember 9 months ago, it was pretty much just, Dave, or it was pretty much just Dave. He was the only person that was speaking on meetings. And to see how many new up-and-coming, people who've changed their lives and have got so much value to add from all the reading and personal development you're doing, it's truly beautiful. I love it. I can just sit back now and get value from you guys now. I can just come to the meetings and listen to all you, and it's amazing. I love and appreciate you all. If anyone needs anything, feel free to reach out to me. This video has been recorded. It'll be uploaded into the files section of Team Alpha Omega. And much love, and I'll see you next Monday. See you later.